And so we were in Vrindavan, and we were going to these, we would go to Radhakunda, and we would go to Govardhan, and you had to take a bus, to go there, and or a horse and buggy to go, to another place. And so one of my associates there, one of my godbrothers, said to Prabhupada, we read in the Bhagavatam that Krishna went, to this place at night and this place here and that. And we were taking, these are taking a long time to get there. It's taking like an hour to get there by bus and so forth. How could he, go there and come back and not get caught in the night and so forth at such distances? And he was thinking a little too much about it, if you will. And Prabhupada said, oh, well, Vrindavan is like a lotus. He opened his hand like this to kind of depict the petals of the lotus, he said. And each of these places of Leela Stalis, they are like petals on the lotus. And so when Krishna wants to go from one to the other, then the lotus closes up. And then it opens again. So this is a spiritual answer to a material type of question, if you will, a material analysis of a spirituality, kind of an importing of our intellect, the burden of our intellect, into a land that's meant to free us from such burdens. One time, just another small example in this regard, one fellow had told Prabhupada, I read your book, the Krishna book, which is all about Krishna's Leela. And Prabhupada said, what did you think? He said, I thought it was a bit fantastic. And Prabhupada said, I think you are a bit fantastic. That is a bit of a fear, that you think that God can't do so many things and so forth. Another disciple once, upon reading about Vrindavan, it's described it's so many miles this way and so many miles that way, the circumference and so forth, measurement. And he said, according to the book, it's this big, and then Nanda Maharaj, Krishna's father, said to have 900,000 cows. Now I calculated this out, and there's not enough room for 900,000 cows there. And Prabhupada said, you read too much. So these are good answers.